All right, we're back. Okay, we were talking about the Cloven Architect. And
Yes, and we just established that Barnabas, without trying very hard, or just mildly trying, being mildly interested in something equals DC 80 something knowledge planes checks.
We've got the Cloven Architect we learned last time is an intelligent minotaur, likes puzzles and mazes, and can create demiplanes.
Yes.
He designs mazes and can create demiplanes.
Yes. You suspect that he is responsible for like extra special maze spells where you basically get hunted while you're in the maze. So
by what?
So cool. You're worse.
Additionally, you know that he is a favored of Baphomet. And he has an office in Lichtian in the Tower of Science.
Can you spell that? Or paste it better somewhere?
Sure.
Any like little idioms that might be helpful? Like he's fond of like mint flavored puppies or something.
He suffers no fools.
So, so some of you lot might want to keep the fucking mouth shut.
Where's this Lichtian Tower Science place?
That would be, I'm assuming in the Abyss?
It would be in the Abyss. It's on the 600th layer of the Abyss.
You'll be looking on the 600th layer of the Abyss for that one.
Do we have keys to that particular layer of the Abyss?
I cannot say that I do.
Desaad has one.
Desaad has one to the... Okay.
Yep.
You have a key, right?
Yeah, it's here somewhere. Give me a second.
Barnabas is like, oh my goodness, he's gonna die.
So...
Are you sure this is the group you're heading in with?
Have fun, fuckers.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So...
Yes.
Yes, okay, you found it on your sheet?
Yes.
Okay, alright. So...
Do you have more than one by chance?
Well, I have one that returns us here.
Yes, so it's good that you have that, but another one for the Abyss in case.
Yeah, imagine
I'm not
someone...
saying you can't do it, I'm just saying in case something goes wrong.
Imagine someone being so careless to plane shift off of the material plane, but not remember to bring a key back.
Listen, I was trusting a fucking wizard with that.
Yeah, what kind of idiot would do that?
Chagga's got his hand over his mouth, but he's smiling underneath.
And they made him Archmage Overlook.
I now remember why I was around. You were the brains, I was the wise.
Oh, is that what he wants?
Yes,
but
so...
it would be wise for you to have another way out.
Yes, you have a tuning fork for Volcanica, right, Kev?
Pretty sure I do.
I've got a bunch to all sorts of awful places. Oh, yes, here's one for Acheron, the Shadow Plane, to the Abyss.
He's thinking to himself, I can get to Acheron, I can get to Shadow Plane, I can get...
A horrible layer of slime and disease, you wouldn't want to go there.
Barnabas is thinking, you might be surprised.
I'm going to plan a rod to Mechanus, of all places.
Mechanus, you say?
Yes. And then...
I bet they got great ship.
to a world called Ruak Durak. I think some dwarves were fighting orcs there or something.
Yes. Are you planning on using that one?
I mean, if the one to Volcanica fails, I'd rather return to a prime world where
Fair enough.
I'm not afraid of dwarves and orcs.
Yeah.
Maybe they need a goblin army.
Barnabas is just thinking quite large, aren't you?
I need enough room.
Barnabas,
Mhm.
give me a. It would be knowledge arcane, or knowledge history, or knowledge nature.
I would prefer Arcana.
Okay.
Coven of One likely has some rods, given that she's. We'll have to see.
I see where it yes. I'm gonna reroll that with my power.
Okay.
Because you add your int when you reroll.
15's not good enough.
103
Okay.
without a mythic point.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Barnabas, how many conversations have you had with Coven of One?
Probably count on one hand.
Okay. Did you ever witness her talking about, like, divination in the blood?
I don't think so. I think that was a Sunny thing.
Okay. So,
In fact, I think he's only met her the one time.
you know that Baphomet,
Yeah.
in his Tower of Science, created many of the hybrid races. As in mixing bits and pieces together.
Oh, okay.
So, like a Minotaur as an example.
Cat folk or sort of thing.
Where every time you go like, oh, I want one of these, I want to stick it on one of those. There are many races of that nature that can basically trace their lineage to the Tower of Science.
Okay. You are aware the certain creatures, even on this world, can trace their lineage back to the Tower of Science. He had some prolific years. Yeah.
Ew, how interesting.
It's one of
Just
the
expect some of that nearby, alongside.
Oh, you mean like cow people?
Well, Minotaurs, for example, catfolk. There are a race I have heard of whale people. Merfolk, probably not so much there.
Whale people? Oh,
Not
interesting.
around here, don't worry. That's a 3.5 thing, don't worry.
Wasn't so concerned about people in the abyss, more so about.
Oh, they are mortal. If you live in the abyss, they are savage creatures.
Do they need to be saved?
Oh, fuck no. Don't do that. No, you don't have time for that. Get in, get out. Fuck them.
Spoken like a true Barnabas.
They are more likely to eat your face than they are to thank you for whatever help you give them.
As much as my face as there is to eat, I'd like it
would be
exactly
a good
where it
deal for a
is.
lot, let's be honest.
I see.
So, Barnabas, the Tower of Science is to experimentation or science as like the libraries of hell is to knowledge. If you like, you have basically some of the best laboratories in
With no morals.
in the
There's no
plains.
restrictions, yeah.
There are no restrictions. So the best laboratories in the plains are basically there. The best labs.
If you should happen to find notebooks or things of that nature
So
within the tower,
rescue notebooks, but not people.
now you get me, yeah.
Chagga's, I think, a little more lawful leaning than he is chaotic leaning.
Captain,
Like,
I think we should.
he's neutral, but I think he leans with the more the war goes on, the more he's in charge. He leans a little more lawful. He has to put up with a lot of chaos, so maybe that's the battle in between. Chagga likes people though.
The people have been living in the abyss. Do you understand the savagery that's required to survive there?
I do understand that an environment does rub off on someone. I do understand that there could be people
The abyss doesn't just rub off on you, it infuses you.
Let me see. What exactly is science, anyways?
Well, it's the study of the natural world, things not of magic.
Oh, so there's going to be a lot of druids there?
No, druids use magic. This is, I'm not saying there won't be druids, but they are going to try to use different methods, say, for alchemy.
Oh, so guns.
There very well could be guns, yes.
Ugh.
And again, should you come across any interesting designs, I know an engineer who'd be very happy to see those.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, the same idiot who got us trapped in his demi-plane. Brilliant engineer, though.
Oh, so a wizard. I see. Guns. Lovely. Demons with guns. Chagga just sighs. And the sigh goes, like, he kind of exhales. He crunches over enough that his fat and his armor kind of keeps him upright. He's like, "Oh."
I trust you're also familiar with the devastating effects of cannons.
Oh, yes. We had the thought a while back of, was it this party that was going to do telekinesis cannons, or was it the other party? I forget.
It was this party that was going to do it, I think.
The southern group?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yes, cannonballs. If they're the right size, telekinesis, we believe this is the penultimate thing to launch around with telekinesis.
I would disagree, but that is my opinion.
Oh, well, yeah, you could use alchemy pots or whatnot.
I don't like alchemy pots a lot. Anyway, point being, it's a tower.
Chagga doesn't get his int mod. The alchemy pots. He also wouldn't care if he had his int mod. +2. Whee!
Also,
he just needs to.
point being, it's a tower. It's going to have defenses. So.
+1. Chagga's got a 12 in. Oh yeah, charisma. Yeah, cleric sorcerer.
Cleric sorcerer.
Why do you
He's
need...
wise and charismatic.
He can have an 18 with an item.
The big old item.
We can solve that with magic. Don't worry. Oh, that means he can pick 3. Okay, I know what he's doing next time. He's gonna whack a cache. He's gonna be skilled in 3 more things.
Hey.
Yep.
Skill points are awesome.
Yep. And I think it's almost time for Chagga to take Intimidate. He's been throwing his weight around a bit.
Oh, it's gonna eat you.
Wait, you ain't got Intimidate? Son of a bitch.
Oh, he's got a +13 with no ranks.
He's very intimidating.
Yep.
Against the people who knows what he can do, he's very intimidating. He's got a bunch of gear on him that would be very intimidating. He's got a demeanor or a look on his face. He doesn't hide his like childish dismay or like horror at situations. Is all just blatantly out there, and he needs to learn how to hide some of that or channel some of that.
Yeah, the 2 ranks in bluff might also be prime candidates. Retreat is 2 ranks.
Two is a funny number of ranks. One is very common. Two is weird.
I think it was like, oh, I'm going to spend into here once in a while, and no, I just wasn't getting there.
All right. Any other things of interest, Barnabas? Or
should you not return, do you have a next of kin? I'm asking as your lawyer.
You're muted.
It's not saying anything yet.
I'm eating carrots.
Chagga's. I was thinking about creating a simulacra.
You can leave your things for some
He leans in. I also think a clone will be created of me if I die. What was the name of the dwarven city?
Craig. Fort Craig.
And it was Clan Grey?
Yep.
If my demise happens, seek out the dwarves of Clan Grey in Fort Craig.
Before you go, Barnabas pulls out a sheet of paper.
I might not remember some things, so you'll have to, like, let me know that I've been sued. And
Alright, this isn't about the lawsuit. This Barnabas
That's
starts writing in not his handwriting. He's going to quickly forge a letter from the Imperial Administrator. Allowing
The sod
Chagga and
auto
his
aids.
access to the forge in the Echo Wave mine.
Cool.
Uh,
I don't think that's your chicken scratching, is it?
No, this is a letter that we got from the Imperial Administrator.
did
Just for you and your dangerous mission.
Chagga's. And why would we want to go to
Got a
the...
70 on the on the roll.
72. I helped.
Oh, there we go. 70.
Why would we want to go to the forge?
There is a device in the forge for those of us who have our special link to the universe.
Oh.
Place your weapons on the forge and they become further enhanced. Beyond normal magics, if possible.
So Chagga's going to roundabout way describe a +5 weapon.
Yeah, more power than that.
Oh, so it breaks that rule?
It does, yeah.
Oh.
It only lasts for a time, and I'm going to share with you how to get there. Barnabas shares memory with Chagga.
Oh, wonderful.
That's where you go.
Why weren't you casting magic while you were in that area?
I'm sorry, what?
Everyone seemed to be
Not casting spells.
not casting spells. Why do I have to walk from there? Why can't I teleport just to the forge?
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh. Alright.
Everyone's going to walk us, ladies.
We have to walk there. Sure. Well, this wouldn't make sense to place on an item that isn't fully powered.
Sure it would.
Why wouldn't you
The cost that would it cost to enhance it further would that extra cost would still be the same as if you hadn't done that ritual at all.
Oh, so you could place more powerful runes on... Oh, I see. I think Los is one of the only ones in our group that has a...
Well, take him along. If you're going to the abyss, you're going to want all the power you got. You're going to... Yeah. You can take.
Dasod, Grackle's sword. It was powerful, wasn't it?
Let me remember. I think I was cutting that guy down. He's navigating that shit.
Yeah, does Grackle want a +6 sword?
Grackle would love a +6 sword.
Capper would like a +6 on his bow.
Yeah. I think this is very valuable. Are you sure there's no cost or... problem with this?
It'll cost you a little bit of your power for that day.
Where did you find this place?
Oh, we were hired to find it.
Oh. So how many people know about it?
Well, there's a few dwarves. One less now. Oh, no, wait, we're not there yet. There's a few dwarves. Really, we're the only ones I think who know the true nature of the forge itself. I don't even know if they know what to do with the Dayford in that mine.
Oh, that's the special medal.
Yes, that's right.
It's a Dayfaru mine.
Let's be clear. There's Dayford in the mine. The amount quantities are not like an iron ore mine.
Oh,
That's fascinating.
it is fascinating. Yes, once this war is done, I think we should adventure together again.
Also, if you should see reality warping near you, stay away from that.
Got it.
Stay away from reality warping, walk there, use our powers to infuse our weapons. I think I understand. Well, thank you,
Makes
Barnabas.
sense.
This is a kingly gift.
Widget.
Yes, thank you for the pots and pans. Because he can't not be a dick.
Hey, Widget.
Yeah.
Can we use? Can you use the forge?
Do you make your own shit?
Make my own. I mean, make my own shit. He was just saying using his powers, right?
It only works on weapons that were crafted by a crafter making weapons of the material. Weapons of the weave. You make weapons of the shadow, doesn't quite work out.
All right. Okay. Yeah. No. I don't make them myself.
And it'll work just fine.
But you can use your own power to fuel it, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So Deshaun, your magic is fixed, right, Kev?
Yeah. You want me to cast a fireball?
No.
Not in here. The room is too small.
Then stop asking the same fucking question, Kev.
I want to make sure a widget is here.
For fuck! He teleports to the other side of the room. Are you happy?
Yes, very happy. Chuck is going to make a spellcraft. What was that? 50, not 20.
Okay, yeah, he used magic from, like, he used a weird version of teleport that did not use the normal weave.
Yeah, I can see it now.
One, what's the name? Which god do you worship?
Elfin.
No, Chagga.
Pattern in the weave.
Okay, it's kind of like he blasphemed in front of you, but it worked. You know, it's not the
Brig magic.
it's
Backdoor.
it's like backdoor. Yeah, it's cheaters magic, or like it's not.
Magic for idiots.
You realize that you just cast a spell that in some circles would be considered blasphemous, at least the way you cast the spell. You are not one of the pattern in the weave, but you are the spaces between the weave.
Captain, I understand, but did I get from there to here? Here's the answer. I don't give a shit how I did it. As long as Desaad can do it, we're in business.
You don't need to talk about yourself. The third person thing, that's not that has nothing to do with Shadowcast.
Yeah, Kev agrees with you for sure.
There's like 20 of them inside of this one being.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
Shut up! No, you shut up.
Don't make me get in there.
Chagga just...
Don't make me come out there.
He's thinking there's nothing optimal about this war and about like just the situation that we're in. That is just one more thing that he's just going to have to swallow.
Yeah. Pretty much. Okay.
You realize in a different place, in a different time, in different circumstances, you and I would be mortal enemies.
Yeah, well, we're not there. We're here. Look, we're good friends. Here, give me a hug, you two. Come
Uh,
here. You probably look down at the hammer.
he just gives him a tap. Yeah, Chagga, you wield a hammer that
Does
sunders people.
Barnabas know what that hammer is?
You wield a
Barnabas-
hammer that sunders people from the weave and are now casting blasphemous magic.
Mhm. Not making it easy. There's making it easy, then there's this.
But I'm funny.
Barnabas looks at the hammer. How bad was more? This guy's bread.
More than a change of heart and loyalty, right when it would have cost us the most.
Yeah, what the hell, Captain? We'll talk about that later. Because goddamn.
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Not.
You clearly have some things to take care of. I will,
Chagga's rubbing the sweat off of the top of his brow with his handkerchief.
I'll keep an ear open for sendings to run into any problems.
Oh, yes, do keep me apprised of the court case. If there's anything else that you need from us, we'll keep an eye out for diagrams and manuals and anything of interest to sages and cooks and designers and
An engineer.
engineer and all the other things that you are.
Widget's gonna tip his hat to Kev.
Yep.
If you find anybody else who's interested in joining the flock, let us know. Send me a note. Just stop by.
There's this pursed smile from Chagga. Strange.
It sounds like, yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, a couple of his friends turn the Shadow Weave, and then he brings magic to an entire peoples of the Venkeshi territories. It'll even out.
He'll balance out. It's fine.
Yep.
If Sonny can put up with Widget, Chagga can put up with Kev. Maybe.
That's it. Take your dreadful book with you, gnome.
Amadeus, have fun tying up demons.
I would tuck that book somewhere where it's hard to find.
Oh, it's very difficult to find.
Well, you can't find it unless you really want to.
Widget isn't going to talk about how he's got the statuette that could send directly to Dracia Umbravilda once per 10 day. That's more of a private audience, small audience. This audience is not small enough for that conversation of. So, do you want to talk to her? now that you've betrothed your soul,
It's obvious to Barnabas and I guess to Amadeus that Chagga doesn't trust or like Widget. He doesn't know anything about Widget.
Nope.
But just the little shadow caster guy that converted one of his friends, I
just ain't no reason to like shadow
caster and you're a priest of the.
Oh yeah, the weave. Yeah,
it's not.
Oh yeah, if you gave Chagga the book, he would he'd probably have to go on a quest to destroy it, but.
Well, or you, hey, Sergeant Kev, hit it with a hammer.
Or just
see what happens.
Hit that fucking book a couple of times.
We'll see how many gods we can piss off.
No. We could have Los possess Desaad.
And have him.
And have him. Chuck is lost in thought. He's rubbing his hands together, plotting.
Using Los to possess Desaad to use the hammer to sever Desaad from the. Oh, apparently the Shadow Weave projected you. I don't know what happened.
What interesting powers you have.
We got some ghost lions to attend to or something. Apparently, the old man fucked it up.
Ooh, sounds like fun.
Probably not, but you know.
Oh, just a warning. Southwall District, there seems to be a gang of tooth fairies. Oh no, Chagga doesn't know this yet. That's right. Never mind.
Kev knows about it.
Oh yeah, Kev knows about it.
Okay, you might want to not hang out here a little bit too long. There's a couple of tooth fairies here that'll pull your teeth out.
Oh, shit, yeah, this is good fun out of here.
Just saying. I
Nice.
got outvoted by the fairies, so
Thank you, as always, Barnabas.
Of course, anytime.
I can take the leftovers with me.
Barnabas pulls out 2 more pies.
Okay, he hands them to Amadeus to hold.
Anytime. What is it? Soldier Dune? Nobleman Dune? Mr. Dune.
Chuck is just looking down and he's not even going to dignify in correcting him. he just nods.
He's a captain, for fuck's sakes.
Toot, toot.
Piggy boat.
All right, let us find the others. Good luck with your ghost lines.
Good luck with your demons.
Yes, we'll have certainly a lot to talk about.
Indeed.
2 gold pieces says he's going to be turned into a whale, man. Guys, you're teleporting away.
Oh, we're gonna go meet the Fae.
Okay. All right, you collect your Fae. Barnabas and Widget leave.
I think the rearrangement is this. We're going to move the cohorts back to the Trifort area, given that there could be impending attacks.
Okay.
Or likely infiltrations ahead of impending attacks, and their goal is to search around the 3 forts and ferret out infiltrators.
Okay.
The cohorts are going to go do that.
Okay.
As long as they're mobile and they don't sleep in the same place twice, I think they should be relatively okay.
Relatively safe-ish.
I'm also cool with creating new characters if the cohorts die, because creating characters is awesome in D&D. It's one of my favorite activities.
And cohort.
Except for Grippa, because Grippa's tied to the pot.
Yeah.
Tied to the pod. Yep.
While we're doing our gathering, Los is just we're just going to let Los hide inside the body of Killian.
Yep.
And then I think we need someone to help him knock Killian out at night.
yeah, Greco will be doing that. Or Desaad. He's like, it's time for him to go to bed.
Okay, Grackle's on Los duty.
He has to be with the Los because he's
Yeah.
killed.
Before it was Grackle and Los.
And
Grack-
we'll pick them up before we go. We're not going to pick up Coven of One yet, because Dee Dee has the connection to the weird king undead thing inside the vault.
Yep.
And I think it's a meeting first with the party that all the rest of the party to just decide what we're going to do. So
Cool.
it's Chagga, Desaad, Amadeus, the Fae Council.
Okay. Let you a second.
I think I could see into the. Wow, there's a lot of characters on the.
This is my token library. Didn't you know? The Fae Council.
Fae
And they all
Council.
came in as the first one,
Oh,
except for
Fae Council
Dugan.
minus Phoebe. Phoebe's with the cohorts.
Yep.
Who are we missing?
We are missing Sulfur comes over here
Sulfur.
because he's a bundle of conversation.
Sulfur with the cohorts?
Yeah,
We can put Sulfur with the cohorts.
Okay.
I don't know how useful he will be in the abyss.
Fireball!
You know, I think it's electricity that's useless in the abyss. I think you could still burn some demons, not all of them, but some. But for the gathering, I think this is a good.
Oh yeah, for a meeting, you don't
Yeah.
answer. You just tell us things are gonna burn. Okay, thanks.
Hey guys, I need about 10 to put the kid to bed. When would be a good time to do that? Just let me know and I can.
We're gonna do some talking, so it's fine.
All right.
You're not a crafter, so you're also good.
Posse out.
All right, so
You know, thank you for lying low in the tower. I know that it was a cramped space. I hear that you met some of the northern crew that dodged the draft.
yeah, they fought a demon or something, and then a hell angel showed up. Something. I don't know. They seem pretty interested in it. The sod went with them, so.
Yeah, how was your little trip with a bunch of strangers there, bud?
Don't want to talk about it.
It's pretty dirty.
So.
Oh, good news. Desaad has his powers back.
Yeah.
Good for you.
The bad news is it's blasphemy against everything that I believe in.
Oh no, poor Chagga.
Perhaps it's
Like real blasphemy, or like.
5-page score.
I see how this is going to go.
Oh, Capra's gonna hold Dugan out on the table so we can so he can see the.
Oh, I assume this is. Chugga picks up the gem, shakes it. Hello in there.
Let me out.
Oh, why is he? Do we know why he's? Does Chugga know why he's in the gem, or?
That was brilliant.
Chagga does not know why he's. Chagga. Nobody's told. The only thing is Chagga
How
was.
did you end up in here?
I was captured by an evil mage.
Where are you now?
Evil wizard.
An evil wizard who then gifted us the gem that he got trapped in? Come now, Dugan.
I'm here as a warning to you all.
A warning? And what, pray tell, was the precise message of this warning?
It's watch out, Steelrose Squad. You're tiny compared to the Imperium. They can get any of us.
We are pretty
Get this
tiny.
wizard. In his wee beady eye.
So you were the one stealing bullets from the soldiers in the forts?
I was gonna use them.
Chuck. Oh, don't worry.
I need ammunition too.
We dealt with Colonel Clark. He's been arrested.
What?
We were attacked by Oni in our bedchambers. He was in charge of security of the fort. I had him arrested.
And I missed that?
Well, I thought you were lying low at the Tower of Summoning, eating candies with.
The gem starts to vibrate as screams.
I'll just put that down. How do we let him out of the gem?
Give me a wisdom check.
Do we break the gem? 21.
The Auburn gave you a command word.
Oh, the command word. Kev, I wrote it down somewhere.
It was Old Imperial for freedom.
Okay, Chagga opens it up. Does Chagga speak Old Imperial? No, he speaks Old Vulcane, which was the common language on Volcanica before Imperial Common took over. So no, he doesn't speak fancy Imperial. You should learn that. Yeah. Could you pronounce this? He hands it to Desaad.
Kazakhstan. Dugan, you pop out of the gym?
He was in the midst of bouncing around. And
You just bounce off the wall.
Gem flies face first into a wall and just slides down.
Hey, you're free! Ah, my face.
What happens to the gem?
The gem is still there.
Is the gem still high quality?
It is still 20,000 gold pieces.
Chagga is gingerly taking the gem with his gloves on so he doesn't take possession of it, and he's going to do a psychometry on the gem.
Okay. Is your arcane sight running?
Yep.
Okay. The gem is still magical.
Oh. Oh no.
We might be able to use this gem in the other party.
Or they might be able to put you back in. Ooh. Well, first we're going to do a psychometry check. I'm guessing most of it's going to be Dugan getting mad, but...
Fury! Anger! Self-loathing! Alright, so
And
psychometry.
every swear word he knows in every language.
I learned 3 pieces of information with my roll.
Okay. Let me just double read that because I want to, if it like...
Historical significance of the previous owner or anything kind of... any psychic imprints.
Cult skill unlocks. Alright. This item, this gem, praise, here we go. Once per day. Insight regarding name ownership. Okay, so you get this very potent series of emotions from Dugan. This, correct me if I'm wrong, Mark, yearning for like acceptance and this feeling of like he wants to like steal to be loved almost, or to be noticed. Like he doesn't like being missed or forgotten. How far off am I?
No, he steals because his sense of ownership is not the same as normal people's. It's if you're not using it, why can't I?
And this indignation.
Oh, the indignation for sure.
Indignant rage. A past owner of this item is a man filled with remorse for past deeds, who does have who basically has guilt for what he has done, has spent a lot of time crafting this or tweaking this. Previously, if we going even, that man is, one second. You get, I believe you get the identity, although, Merkiel. You get basically the sense of him, and then you get the sense of a extremely potent being of chaos that had ownership before that point. It is an unfathomable level of chaos. Like it is a damaging level of chaos was in this gem at some point.
Unfathomable level of chaos. oh, Chagga. All right, and then Chagga's going to do his once per day identify.
Okay.
I think it's once per day. Give me a second. The magic domain gives me identify, and I prepared that. Okay. So that's a +10 on my spellcraft. Chagga's really good at spellcraft because items and stuff. He gets a 42 with a 2 on the spellcraft.
Okay. Yeah, this is a basically trap the soul item. It is currently tuned to Duggan.
Mm-hmm.
It is still tuned to Duggan. So if he touches it, he goes back in. You suspect that...
So all we have to do is touch it to him.
Yes. It's if he has to... give me a second. I need to read this. So Duggan has to take it. So Duggan has to pick it up. You can't poke him with it like an attack. He has to touch it, and for Duggan, telekinesing it counts as taking possession. So if he tries to telekinesis it into a bag, no save goes in the gem. You know that with the right feats, you could tune this to another creature. Like you could reattune this.
We have
You need
command
it.
word for the freedom.
Yep. And it's old Imperial craft, right? This is a something made by the Imperium. It's probably a good 500 years old.
And how do we attune it to a different creature? We actually have to craft magic.
You need to basically, it would be similar to Iron Stone, like a 20th catch level crafting.
Okay, so we need craft wondrous item 20th level.
Yeah. And then the spell requirement would be trap the soul.
So you actually have to need
Something
to reattune to a different creature. Awesome. And it acts like a 20 hit die.
Acts as a 20 hit die gem.
Alright, this is going in Chagga's pocket. After he identifies it, he makes no notes. He does glance to Duggan a little bit just to see what he's up to, and then he tucks it away where it is important.
Duggan, give me a will save. You bashed yourself into a wall.
Yep. Duggan's will save is pathetic. Okay.
Aha!
21.
Okay, give me an int check.
Oh shit.
Or a praise. It's up to you.
We'll go with the praise. Praise. +8's better than +1. 20.
You're pretty certain you would know that gem again if you saw it.
Okay.
You're not great at this, but you know it was blue. You kind of have a general idea of how it was cut. You know, if you put a bunch of very similar gems, you probably couldn't pick it out, but in general, you kind of know what gemstone it was.
We have some tasks to do before we go to the Abyss, Dugganschmirph. I'm sure we're going to encounter many creatures that you'll be able to bash and steal from when there, just to get out to the rage. For now, know that Colonel Clark is being punished in his own way. It's not of concern. What I do need is the Fey Council to concentrate on this next series of tasks.
Do you want a cookie, Duggan? We saved you a cookie.
Cookie, come here, cookie.
There's a half-eaten
candy the entire time we were at the tower. Yeah, fucking ingrates.
So we're going to try a different tact when we go to the Abyss to learn from this great Minotaur designer of mazes who designed the maze that is beneath the Iron Lord's tower, which we have to navigate and would not be able to do without Desaad becoming a Minotaur. Specifically, a special Minotaur. Maybe even the Cloven Architect himself.
Well, Why can't Copper do it? He's eating a giant fucking cookie.
Why can't what?
Why can't Copper do every work done? He's got horns.
Oh,
He's got
I
dwarven
like-
moves.
I
Copper
like puzzles.
He likes puzzles.
I'm not very good at them, but I like them.
And he's got wings, so he's just a better Minotaur.
I don't think it works that way. Something about Minotaurs can't get lost. Well, this is a magical maze that this Minotaur designed himself.
I can get lost. I've been
Yeah.
lost a bunch of times.
We think that gifts might be the way of winning this Minotaur over. Given that he is a designer, means that he talks to clients, which means that he may be, we may be able to apply some silvered tongue, smiled perfume diplomacy, and gifts. Creatures of evil must like things.
I see. So you're thinking of giving this Minotaur King thing gifts. Do you think he'd like an old general's eyebrows?
You mean Colonel?
Whatever.
He apparently suffers no fools.
Well, we're not giving him the entire kernel. We're just giving him his eyebrows.
I don't think he has the same animosity towards the Colonel as you do.
Well, he fucking should.
I don't know if that's how it works.
General Gren is now in charge of, I think, the Triforce area again, and, well, yes.
Alright, fine. So what do you want me to do?
You're supposed to help us in the fucking abyss. Weren't you
What
paying?
do you want me to steal for a
Well,
gift?
well, we're going to prepare the gifts beforehand. Dee Dee, you have a connection to that dwarven spirit in the vault?
Yeah, he taught me how to make rings.
The Entombed King.
Entombed King, yeah, as long as they stay on the side.
Well, apparently the Entombed King really may know where there's an important dwarven puzzle box, something that was unsolvable. This Minotaur likes puzzles. We figured that might be a good gift. Also, I have this idea. And Chagga goes on about, we've already covered this, but goes on about creating a magic item that is, when you walk around in the real world, you actually are walking around in like an illusory maze.
That sounds stupid.
But it could
Why would anyone want to live in this virtual game thing? No one would ever want that.
You're gonna get some prizes at the end.
Well, yes. I can create illusions, but I may not be creative enough to a permanent illusion.
Yeah, but if you cast another permanent illusion, the other one goes away.
Oh, so we'll have to actually craft it.
Yeah, don't worry, I can craft things. This sounds easy. This sounds fun. Oh, we can make a different maze for each season. Because we're the capital thing. And then a different thing at the end.
Oh, yes, and I was thinking we could make this glorious manifestation of the Cloven Architect at the center of the maze. You know, just as a sort of a sidetrack thing.
Oh yeah, like a distraction. Like an homage or yeah.
Dee Dee is going to start sketching ideas down in her book.
What if we do a sewer level?
Well, given that you're the fan of
Is it autumn for Capra or summer?
Capra is spring, I think.
yeah, springtime's a lot of rain, so it could be a watery, sewery level. Sure. But there's gotta be flowers.
Okay, flowers. Yeah.
And then
Dugan is autumn?
yeah, we can have lots of leaves and like creepy trees and like a hedge maze.
No, cornfield.
A corn maze! Maze!
Maze. Yes, there we go.
Maze. Good.
Now we're cooking with Chagga oil.
Capra is summer. Capra is summer.
Okay. And then yeah, we can make a spring maze with flowers, and then a wintry, cold little.
It's covered in ice.
Yeah, one's gonna be the spooky one. Oh, I think mazes are pretty spooky though.
Oh, we could have like scary scarecrows in the maze.
Yeah.
She's sketching out all these ideas. Like instead of taking notes, she's actually making these rapid sketches with her ability.
Okay, yeah, Chagga. Crafting this sort of thing with illusions. This will take 5 days.
I think it's a good use of time. I'm assuming creating
Yep.
some illusory thing that.
Yep, a block of time,
Yeah.
creating an item. Yeah. It's a so. Give me a second.
You could use the funds in the slush fund. Probably limit it to 10,000.
10,000 gold pieces. Oh, yeah, we can make a really super maze with that one. An amazing maze.
Amazing.
Maze.
Yeah.
Amaze the maze. The ways of the maze.
The amazing maze cube.
Mazoob.
I have a mage cube.
Say what?
Amadeus goes through his stuff. I got stuck in this last year.
What is that?
Friend of mine, Agony and I got stuck in there last year. There was a giant ooze in it and made it run away. It was a big thing.
Was Dee Dee with you at that time? Was that South Wall stuff?
That
Might have been post.
it was Southwall.
It
That was
Southwall?
it was Southwall.
Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, there's still gold pieces in here.
There's gold pieces in there.
Yeah, didn't Agony? He told me he had to drop them to help him get through the maze.
Yep.
See those little glittery flecks?
You can still see them in there.
Tugu's trying to telekinesis.
Are you sure? Amadeus?
We don't help.
Oh, I think it would help immensely.
He hands it over.
Oh, you could carry it for now. I don't think anyone is going to be stealing from you. That is not a challenge, Dugganschmirph. We don't steal from each other.
Fine. For the record, I haven't done it yet.
He is part of our group, by the way. I don't know if you missed that, Dugganschmirph.
Oh, I heard. Didi told me.
Yeah, it's good to see Amadeus out and
It's
about.
good to see you, Amadeus. I'm glad.
Amadeus is looking
Let's
a lot less like a butt.
Yeah, you're looking really handsome today, Amadeus.
Amadeus is like,
You showered this week, didn't you?
I shower every day. I get the showers.
Oh. Cleanliness.
Well, not living in a sewer is also very helpful.
Yeah,
There's hundreds of fake gods who like cleanliness, and then hundreds of fake gods who don't.
we had enough of that.
I think we all have.
Okay, so and you want the puzzle box? Okay, I'll do some designs while we're on our way there.
We were going to teleport and basically walk into there. We could just plane shift directly in there. I have a key to the vault.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's do that.
All right, Chagga will plane shift to the
Okay.
corporate vault using the key.
I'm snatching up the party. We're gonna go to the Craig Reliquary. Give me a. It's not very big. A D8 and a D4.
Yeah, we're stuck in some wall. D8 and a D4. We're hundreds of miles in the between walls. D8 is a 7, and on the D4 is a 1. And if you could force us there, that'd be great.
Yep. It was a very good roll.
Oh yeah, this place. Oh, perfect.
In the distance, you can hear like a peening sound. Ding, 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 ding,
Oh yeah, there's that sad bug thing.
And then there's some sort of rumbling, squirmy sound coming from the hall. But aside from that, you're in front of a big door.
Yeah,
Noting.
I think we're gonna get Amadeus and Capper to push the door open.
Yep.
Okay. All right, you push open the door. There's a couple of dwarvish iron golems that are totally serviceable, and there's a casket.
Great Entombed King, it's your friend, Dewdrop.
A ghostly visage arises from the tomb.
Hi. What you been doing?
Contemplating existence.
Yeah. How's the picture that I gave you?
I think he gave her a sketch of his wife or something. There.
It put it on the inside of his coffin on the roof.
Do you need any upgrades to your sketch?
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Somebody.
Dee Dee will approach.
Okay. The
Few bows.
Dugan, are you hiding or are you?
He's just standing there, but he is invisible.
Okay. The two golems are looking in your general direction. They're not moving. If you're just normal invisible.
No, he's got the undetectable thing. Where...
Oh, then they are looking out of the hallway. Have you returned for more lessons?
I returned to exchange a drawing of your liking that I will create now in exchange for, what's it called?
The Boulder Dash box.
For directions on how to find the Boulder Dash box, the dwarven puzzle box.
His eyes gleam at the mention of the Boulder Dash box. What use you have for the Boulder Dash box?
We want to impress the best creator of mazes in the multiverse. He likes puzzles. And we need him to divulge his secrets so we can defeat the Iron Lord. You know, with the whole war thing going on.
You wish to prove your mastery of craft.
I wish to prove of the drawing? Sure.
Okay. Give me your diplomacy check. This is going to sort of set our DC.
Yep. Is he considered faith?
No,
Okay.
he's no fae.
Is it spider poison?
Exactly.
Is it spider poison? Yeah, exactly.
I said illusion. It's illusion of spider poison.
Let me just check enhanced diplomacy for a second. It's like a... It's a competence bonus. Okay, so it won't stack with that. What is the circlet of persuasion? What type is that bonus?
Competence.
It's competence. Okay, so yeah, that spell doesn't stack with that. Could Dee Dee have cast a Good Hope before doing this?
Certainly can. I want to go talk to a ghost in his little thing where he has a bunch of stuff that can smite me if he doesn't like me. Yeah.
Yeah. And just double checking one more thing. She could inspire competence into herself, right?
I think so.
With a bard song that lingers. So she gave herself a little toot before going in and chatting. Yeah, everyone's well, she's tooting during the conversation. I'll subtract some bard song rounds. That will supersede the 3. Okay. Okay, 2 from good. 4 from that. 45.
Okay. Demonstrate your equal craft.
Okay.
Dee Dee's going to. We've got time, so we're going to take 20 on a visual art.
Okay, there's a whole bunch of sketches being put out, and all of the steps, like, we're doing, like, compositions and color swatches. And
Yep. And what is the art that he wants to help prove that she's an artist? She's going to take your idea and turn it into art.
Oh no, it's the worst. All right.
Says Adam, who doesn't like people telling him what to paint.
Okay. He asks for the nobility of dwarves. That's what he wants.
Okay,
Perfect square.
Well, outside there's that statue we stole from, right?
Yep.
Who's Gulthane? Is that?
Yep.
Is Gulthane noble enough for you?
He's outside.
He is a noble one. Yep.
Okay. Dee Dee has seen the statue of Gulthane, and is Gulthane like the son of Morden?
He is. So Gulthane is the son of one of Morden's sons, so it'd be like grandson.
Okay. Okay, so it's going to be a massive chair that's dwarven, and Gulthane as a child playing with dwarven toys at the foot of his father's of his father's seat.
Okay.
And one of the toys is a little toy hammer.
Okay.
It's got to be DD-ized, you know, like Dieterized.
Dieterized. The Dieters.
So a take 20 on this, which I imagine you can't pour a mythic point into the final 20. So take 20 would give her 56 on the craft.
Okay.
And then a corresponding to get the religion right. She can take 20 on that, so she gets a 40. Oh, sorry, I'm not including the good hopes. 58 on the craft, and 46 on the religion, and nobility would be a 40 with another take 20.
Okay, so
42. Yeah.
You aid yourself with those other skills. You get a 62.
Okay.
Synergy bonus.
Yep.
And you create a wonderful painting of the childhood of Gulthane. Kev, it looks to your eyes like this should be a memory of Gulthane's. As in, it's an inspiring piece of art.
I'm done. And then you got all the steps just in case you ever talk to an artist. They're kind of boring, so we'll stick them in the back here.
The Boulder Dash box.
Yeah.
The Boulder Dash box is within Stoneholm.
The Boulder Dash box. You getting this, guys?
Beneath Stronghold.
Is beneath, and that's Stonehold.
Home.
Home. Holme or HOME?
HOLME.
And it's all one word? Stonehold?
Yes.
Is it a capital S?
Yes.
Okay,
Does Dee Dee know where Stoneholm is, or is this like
knowledge, geography, knowledge, nobility, royalty, knowledge, history?
okay? She can only take 22 per day, and she's already used them. So, sorry, geography,
History.
History, nobility.
they're all plus 18, so she'll take 10 and get a 28.
Stoneholm is one of. Does anybody else in the party have knowledge history? Or
Yeah.
can anyone aid?
Give me a sec.
Amadeus has a couple
All knowledge histoire.
knowledges.
Ah, the one skill I put nothing in.
History is what happened yesterday.
No knowledge.
Sorry.
Okay, you think that's like
Oh, sorry, Good Hope would even that out to 30.
perfect.
Yeah.
That is one of the cities that the dwarves came from.
What world is that on?
Ruak Durak.
Oh, hey, Chuggers. Oh, thank you, Entombed King. You enjoy this.
And she's going to set it up so he could look at this, maybe at the foot of his tomb.
Can someone else move the tomb case? Or do you want me to put it right here? I'll put it right here so you can have something to look at when you come outside of your tomb.
You will need to seek the heart of Dumanthoin's hold. There you will find the Boulder Dash box.
So, sorry, I was typing something else. Seek the what?
Heart of Dumanthoin's hold. And then he started to kind of laugh in a kind of questionable fashion.
That's the place where orcs were fighting dwarves, right?
Orcs are mortal enemies of dwarves. Give me a int check or a wisdom check from Dee.
Is she smarter than she is wise? I get a feeling she is. Yes.
Yeah, this dwarf doesn't. The Entombed King doesn't know that he's not on Ruak Durak currently. As in, his memories ended long before the dwarves came to.
That's right. This vault just teleports around between worlds.
They pulled the vault through as like a magic item to this world.
Has this been a fair exchange?
It is fair.
On a rating of 1 to 5, 5 being the best. How has this exchange been?
2.5.
What could have made it better?
You have no beard.
I see.
TV takes one of her pieces of charcoal and quickly draws a beard on her little mustache.
How about now?
3.
Hey! Hi. We'll come back and visit you later. Have fun with your contemplations.
She bows.
Okay. Do you require tutelage?
I think you schooled me enough today. Thank you for your wisdom and knowledge and stuff.
May you find yourself through craft.
Yeah, crafting's fun. Therapy through arts and craft.
Okay.
We're gonna have so much fun making stuff.
She's talking to her belly.
We're gonna make hand puppets and glittery things.
Yeah, you tell him, Capra. You tell him.
Bugs.
You did an excellent job, Dee Dee. I fear some of us would have chosen a different route to solve this problem. Looks back at Amadeus. Oh, it's done the thing again. Oh no. Okay, so this time I'm going to end the recording.